Hey daring and mighty ladies, and welcome to this week's D&M on the Couch. And today I'm pretty much speaking to those mums of you out there. If you're not a mum, if you don't have kids, please don't tune out, because there will be a message in here that is totally relevant to you too. In the UK, it is half term, it's school holidays, and I'm a mum, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's a juggle. I have purposely taken a couple of days off work so I can hang out with my little monkey. And yet I'm still juggling. I've got lots of balls in the air, and, business doesn't really stop even when you're not at work. And there's just so much to think about. I've constantly got this list of stuff running through my head. Like the to-do list it's full on, and it's constant. And at the same time as having that in my head, like there's this voice saying, Katie, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. I've also got my, nearly 8-year-old saying, Mum, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, and I need this, and I want that. And it's like, it's coming at me from both angles, from internally and externally. And there's, general life and people needing things from me and so on. So it's full on, right? And I know that if you're a mum, you get it. And you know what? If you're not a mum, I know you get it too. It's the same. People want of us, don't they? And our job as daring and mighty, consciously aware women who love ourselves is to never ever forget what we need. Never ever to take our attention off who we are and what makes us tick, and how we're going to get through the day in a way that is authentic and true to us, no matter what the hell is going on around us. And the way that I do that, and the way that I bang on about it to my clients, is to encourage you to be really fierce about having a spiritual practice. And when I say spiritual practice, I'm not saying it's got nothing to do with religion. It's not all woo-woo. It's simply, I have a very firm belief that we are all spiritual beings. And as a spiritual being, that's why I call it a spiritual practice. It's my way of connecting with me. It's my way of having a relationship with me. Any relationship we have in our life requires our time, and it requires our attention, our thoughts, our energy. So as a spiritual being, I choose to have a relationship with me. I choose to give myself time and attention and energy. And that requires practice. Because bizarrely, our society, we're it depends on the family you've been born into. Certainly it was the case for me, and the case for a lot of the women I talk to, is they weren't born into a family where it was really fiercely encouraged to spend time with yourself, to love yourself, to hang out with you and do what lights you up. When we do that, life just feels so much easier, because you're filled up. And when you're filled up from the inside you, then you've got something to give out. So for those of you with kids running around and everyone's going a little bit mental in the school holidays, you are going to be of better service to your children, to the people nearest and dearest to you, when you're filled up first. So I really encourage you, particularly during this holiday time, to every day just take a couple of minutes in the morning when you wake up and ask yourself, how can I love myself today? How can I remain in connection with my spirit today? How can I feel connected to my truth? How are you going to be your own best friend today? And listen for the answer. What could you do? Is it you spend, maybe you wake up 5 minutes earlier, a few minutes before the kids, and just have a cup of tea in your own headspace. Maybe it's once they've all gone to bed, you commit to lighting some candles and having a beautiful bath. Maybe doing meditation. Maybe it's, putting on a great film with your partner and just enjoying it and allowing yourself to switch off to the rest of the world. Whatever it is for you, but if you can inject even just, 5 or 10 minutes a day, that's all about you, and be really present with yourself in that moment of claiming that time and space for you. Just see how it feels, because I bet you'll notice the difference. I bet you'll feel better just because you've given yourself permission to focus on you. because we're so practiced at focusing on everybody else, especially us mums. So that's your takeaway for this week. Please go ahead and, commit to spending some quality time with you. And when the kids go back to school, commit to spending even more quality time with you. So enjoy that. I'd love to hear from you. If you've got any questions, pop them in the message box below. If you're going to put this into practice, let me know how you get on. Join me over in the Facebook group. By all means, send me an email, reply to your newsletter this week. I'd love to hear from you. And if you've got any questions at all, if it's something that I can address on our next video, shoot me an email. I would love to do that for you. So wishing you a fabulous week and sending you loads of love as always. Till next time, bye.